Smartwatches are a fairly recent technological innovation in terms of mass sales. The first on the market really was the Pebble. Samsung came out very quickly with the Galaxy Gear, and then they replaced that range with the Gear 2 range, which this is an example of here. It has a pedometer, a heart rate meter, and obviously it's a clock and watch as well, and can show your notifications. I went for the one without the camera on it because I don't see much point in a 2-megapixel camera on a watch. If I'm going to take pictures, I'll take a decent camera with me anyway. So a fairly recent innovation, and Apple are a little late into the game. Android was the operating system of choice on the early smartwatches by Samsung. This watch here runs Tizen, which is Samsung's own version of the Linux mobile operating system. But Android have released a new Android Wear operating system, which is on several smartwatches, and this is the Samsung Gear Live, which is running the Android Wear operating system along with the LG G Watch and the Moto 360. Now the Moto 360 is not yet available and we're not expecting it till August, but the Gear Live as of the 8th of July has turned up, and the LG G Watch is also currently available from the Google Play Store. So I'm going to open this up and show you what it's like, and we'll compare it with the Gear 2 Neo and see what the differences are in another video. But first I'm going to unbox the Gear Live. So unboxing the Gear Live. The seal is not exactly high security like some devices I've come across, and there it is. Now this one has a metal body in contrast to the plastic body of the Gear 2 Neo, and also it has a much simpler strap. This one has a locking clasp, and this one just has a couple of pins holding it in place, so we'll see what those are like. The straps are removable and interchangeable on these, and they're all an industry standard. Let's just take that off. So it's heavier, that's for sure. I can feel that straight away. The button's on the side on this one, and it's on the front here. So let's just activate it and see how much battery it has when it was activated. Okay. I have already installed Android Wear on my phone. So here's the phone. Let's run Android Wear, shall we? Right, so in the settings button here, you can pair with a new wearable. Let's get you set up. It tells you that you can use Google Now, location, Google Fit, contacts recognition, etc. So we'll accept that and we'll choose a device. And it's going to be the Gear Live 01A7, and it's asked for a pairing code 896485 on there. Okay, okay, we'll agree on both, and here we are, we're connecting. And it says paired. Downloading. Okay, this looks like an update to me. It's a shame actually, if you look at the two devices you can see that the charging cradle for both is in a different position. So on the Gear 2 it's further over to the right of the watch, which is your left as you look at it there, and in the Gear Live it's in the middle, so you can't use the same charging cradle, which is a pity. So I'll have to get that out and stick it on charge because I'm sure it'll be not completely full. So this is the charging dock for the Gear Live, and it comes with yet another wall wart, half an amp wall wart. So to charge these watches is not extremely complicated. You simply have to connect this charging dock to the back of the watch, and that just snaps on the back and clips into place, and it will be charging. It's better to have it on the mains for this job. We wouldn't want it running out halfway through. You will be charging these quite a lot. The battery's generally only good enough to last for a day or so of use. Now, having paired the watch, it says see your watch to learn how to start using it. But the watch is busy with an update download, so we'll get that in and then we can have a play. So while we're waiting for the download to be completed, the main difference between this one and the LG G Watch is that the LG G Watch is £10 cheaper, but it doesn't have a compass built in as far as I can tell. The user interface has to be exactly the same. That is one of the defining features of Android Wear. No one can put their own skin on top of it, so you won't get any Samsung TouchWiz on top of this. It's straight Android Wear. And the Moto 360, which is a round-faced design, also has to have the same user interface, albeit in a round display. So the update download has completed, and we're now installing the update. Right, we're very nearly at the end of the update install. So if we talk about apps for a moment while this is booting, the App Store for this opened with about 20 apps a few days ago. It was available to download. The Android Wear app was able to download onto your Android phone, and the App Store opened for this. I would imagine that very quickly, with 3 or 4 devices on the market, developers will start writing a variety of apps for this, and very soon they will overtake the Tizen based Gear 2 store, which has only got about 70 or 80 apps in it. So let's see if it'll work. Oh, that's a nice watch face. Okay, Google. Coffee shop Southbourne. Well, that seems to work very quickly. The beach house is just down the road from us. Mocha Turtle's just down the road from us. In fact, I go there occasionally, and so do I go to Luso Lounge. Yes, this is working very nicely. So the back button is swipe up to get started, alright. Swipe to remove, and it's gone. Left for details, and again for actions. Okay, I got it. Swipe to dismiss, touch anywhere on the clock and say an action such as show me my steps. Okay. Well, that's good. Another system update. Okay, so I can actually be connected to a Gear 2 at the same time as being connected to an Android Wear device. Swipe left to install the system update. Okay, so there's another system update. This happened with the Gear 2 as well. We got several system updates in a very short space of time. Okay, so that was a very quick system update that time, and now we're on again. And various calendar cards are coming up here. We can see the cards just by swiping them up. It tells me how long it's going to take to get to school to pick the children up. Stocks listed. Temperature. Watch. So I'm going to browse compatible apps here. There's an option to do that on the phone if you open the Android Wear app. Let's just click on that and see what's available for it in the Play Store. Runtastic Running, Cloud Magic email app, when to take your tablets, Hue Control, just give you an idea of the apps that are available. And in fact, there are quite a lot of apps that have come up for this in the last few days, very quickly. Currently installed are apps, Android Wear, Hangouts, 29 apps now. So 10 more apps this week have appeared for the Gear Live, apart from what's built into the watch. And that number is sure to increase very, very quickly. So in the main, the device is controlled by voice commands. You tap the screen, OK Google, Settings. And it will automatically bring up the settings display. So you have much more voice control on this than you did with the previous generations of the Galaxy Gear and the Gear 2. They are done by button presses and screen swipes to find the settings. This is much more voice controlled. Well, next time I'm going to fully charge the batteries on both devices and do a rundown test, and we'll see which one lasts the longer. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe, like and share if you enjoy these videos, and you could enter a free monthly giveaway for a variety of interesting electronics devices. Next month we're giving away a double-ended pen drive that can connect to a smartphone on one end and a computer on the other. So it has both micro USB and a standard USB port on it. So you can transfer files from your computer to your phone and vice versa very easily, as long as you have a USB port and are running Android. Thanks for watching. Keep watching our videos.